Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of our product demonstration for Born Pretty. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Just to let you guys know, I'm now affiliated with Born Pretty, so I'm going to leave my link in the description box below along with my discount code. So please consider using it. It'll help me support my family and help me make more videos out to you. So right now I'm going to be using polishes from the Silky White series. This one here is Born Pretty's CG028. The longer code number is 55845-28. And these polishes right now are currently $5.99, I believe. So these are very affordable colors from their series that you should definitely check out. On the back here we have some ingredients, and we also have those icons that indicate some basic Born Pretty information. This one here from opening lasts a year. And I'm going to use this. We're going to check out this shade. So in my unboxing, I showed the nice deep green color that we got here. Look how beautiful this color is. It's like an evergreen. And I love my greens, and I definitely like this color because I get the feeling of winter when I see this kind of color green. So I'm going to do a winter design for you guys. I'm going to use my French tip stickers, and I'm going to tip up with this evergreen color. So I'm going to put this in place. I don't want the smile line to show at all doing this. So I'm going to make my smile line real high up just so I can make sure that I cover it all with that evergreen color. And I'm going to end up applying 2 coats because when I did one coat, it was a little transparent. So my review on these polishes for at least this color is that 1 coat would be fine if you want to do like a jelly look. It's a little more opaque than a jelly look, but definitely looks kind of like a jelly look. So you would need 2 coats to ensure the opacity on the tips here. So we are gliding this stuff on here, and it feels like a very smooth application, but I feel like I'm more in control applying this. So if I wanted to put a brush stroke down on this tip, it's not like it went everywhere. So the consistency of the gels are not too thick, but thick enough to where you don't have to catch it leveling off or anything, but it definitely has a consistency to where it does eventually level off on its own. So if you do have brush strokes on there, they'll kind of level themselves out. So after I do that, I'm just going to clean up my sidewalls here. I'm using my cuticle pusher to remove the excess. I do go back in with a brush and some nail cleanser to wipe off more of this gel off of my skin, and then I'm going to also take the brush and clean up the smile line so that it's nice and crisp. So we're just going to copy this technique for the index and the pinky finger. I'm going to time lapse this and play it out, and then I'll jump back in when I get to my ring finger. So for my ring finger, I'm going to be applying this color onto the whole nail. And again, we're going to be doing 2 layers of this. And after I cure this, I'm gonna pop back in again and show you how I ended up putting on the matte top coat. So next we're gonna take this Born Pretty matte top coat, and its model number here is 55708-2. And on their website currently it's at $5.99. These polishes are so affordable for what you're getting. Here are the ingredients as well as the icons of Born Pretty information down below. This again from opening lasts a year. So I'm gonna put 1 coat of this onto each of the 4 nails. I wanted to see the contrast between the evergreen color, and we're going to be laying some glitter and jewels on top of this. So this is what the first nail looks cured. Look at the difference, you guys. This is amazing because in my other gel polish I have to do the nail, the lint-free wipe to reveal this matte, but it cures matte itself. And it's really matte. I love this look. I mean, I'm kind of team both gloss and team both matte, but that matte finish on this color just looks so elegant. Now this glides on very smoothly. It's kind of like a top coat. I did shake the bottle, you guys, because with the other brand that I use, if I don't shake that bottle, the chemicals, I guess, or particles separate, and it doesn't end up matte, so just keep that in mind. So now this is another color from the Silky White series. This is Born Pretty's CG102, and the longer model number is 55845-012. And again, on the back there's the ingredients and the icons that indicate standard Born Pretty information. Again, on their website this is currently $5.99, and I'm going to leave the product link in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out and use my discount code IsmsByJBM. So now I'm going to take a look at this. Look at the color that this is giving off. This is like a hollow graphic glitter polish, and it's got small, very fine glitter as well as chunky glitter in this mix. So it's giving you an array of reflection. And I'm just going to use this to put some lines onto my smile line. I'm going to do this for my index, middle, and pinky finger. And we're going to draw up a snowflake on my ring finger. And then we'll move on to the next color. But you guys, putting this on, I'll show you in the other color that we have. But this piles on so much glitter. The viscosity of this is pretty thick, and I'm assuming so because it is bombarded with a ton of glitter. So if I was not using this detail brush and I was applying it with the brush kit that comes with the bottle, you can see it'll come out thick as you saw it earlier, but when you apply it down onto the surface of your nail, it leaves the brush. It definitely leaves those glitters onto your nail. And I promise you, I'm going to show you the other glitter that I have after this onto my thumbnail, and you're going to see how that all glides on. But I love that because there's so many hacks on how to get your glitter out of that polish bottle and onto your nail and not stuck in your brush. You do not have to use any of those hacks with this polish. So I really appreciate that. The only thing that I can say is that this bottle is too small because I love my glitter. I just love glitter. I love glitter. I love bling. And I can definitely see myself using these bottles up. And if you look at the Silky White series, they have a ton of colors on there. So you're not limited to these two glitters. I had to choose from the series, and I chose, stuff that I personally liked. But if you go ahead and check out that product link in the description box below, you're going to see that there are way more glitters that might fit you or that you're looking forward to using. So I mean, I'm really excited if you end up getting one of these glitters. But I'm gonna put this glitter onto my ring fingernail. I'm going to be designing up a snowflake. So I'm using like the standard technique of using the ball tool to put down the points of the snowflake, and then we're going to connect them with a fine detail brush. So just because I want to add some size variation to my dots, a lot of people just use the same size baller tool. I'm using 3 different sizes so that I can make sure that my dab to polish ratio is different between each size, and you can already see the difference onto my nail. And what I'm not going to show is after I do this snowflake, I'm going to put a second layer on there, because although there is great coverage with this glitter polish, I am just putting on dots, and I'm putting down a very fine line through these dots. So for me, it's not enough bling. So that's why I end up doing 2 coats of this. So next I'm doing another polish from the Silky White series. This is Born Pretty's CG103. The long code number is 55845-103. And again, this is a $5.99 bottle. I'll leave a product link in the description box below. Go check that out and use my discount code IsmsByJBM. But again, on the back, there's ingredients and icons to indicate Born Pretty standard information. So opening this bottle, you can see this is, again, loaded with glitter. I love this color. It looks like one of my favorite glitter colors that I have in a lacquer. And I was kind of sad because it's almost empty, that bottle. And now I have not only a similar color, it looks more reflective, 1. 2, it's in a gel. But as I said earlier, you see all those glitters that are on this brush, they're just laying down onto this nail. That's a really hard thing to do. I mean, I don't use many brands, but the other brand that I have, I mean, I'll be lucky if I get 5 on there. But again, this has a mixture of tiny glitter as well as chunky glitters. So you're going to get that variation in the finish. You can kind of already see the little bits of glitter, but the moments of chunky glitters in between. I'm going to cap off the tip, and because this looks so fabulous, I'm going to put in another coat because this is a little translucent for me, and I just want to make sure that I douse up this nail. It's my biggest nail, and you know that I love my glitter, so I just want to make sure that I cover this all with every possible space that I have with glitter. And just when you thought there was enough glitter on here, I'm going to go back in with my ombre brush And I'm going to glitter ombre up this tip, starting from the end of the tip, working my way to the smile line of the nail. So we're gonna have a nice dense cluster of glitters at the end of this tip, and then towards the smile line we're gonna have sporadic glitters, and it's just gonna look like I just dipped these nails into some gold glittery fluffy snow. So after that's cured, I'm gonna go in again with my matte top coat. I want to keep this matte finish that I have on these tips, and I actually wanted to test out the look first before I did the whole thing in matte, because sometimes the glitters are washed out and then it doesn't look that great. So I'm using the smallest nail in case I decide to undo it and put a glass top on over it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put one nice healthy layer on this and on the tip, seal in those glitters, because if you don't do that, it does kind of leave a bumpy surface. So it ended up looking pretty nice. So I'm just gonna apply this to each of the other tips that we did. I am gonna leave the thumbnail bare because we're gonna apply some rhinestones. I am, however, not going to show the last parts of this design because this is a Born Pretty video and I don't want to mix it too much with other stuff. So we're just going to skip to the end result, which is far better than watching me apply every single rhinestone one by one. And here is the end result. My winter nail design using Born Pretty products. Look how pretty this is, you guys. The glitters pop and that evergreen color looks so fancy under that matte coat. And the gold glitter on the thumbnail doesn't even have top coat and it's so shiny. If you like what you see here, go to the description box below and check out my link. Please consider using my discount code. It'll definitely help me support my family and get more videos out to you. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again. We have Night at the Improv, Saturday night, Eastern Time. And I'll see you then. Thanks.